be a German Abamoro company, and you be a revise who know Tessansa, and you Max Elbel, and a Christoph friend among Qua, and a yes, be a Germano, Wamusum Adama company, was so called behind the scenes, Carl has Rominica, and some I say, and watch all the hoiners at just one, and some IHS and yeah, cancer, and every president, Tanama Saita, your father some Bamuncha Omunino, and some I say, and San Wono, and some Abesan Sawakaya, while bringing enemies and manager Fanasa Tukao, and some Alcorinano, we're signed about two jazz or more, say, and Commasama Tukel Este, Namum agreement to Anya Jumaninano, Nanchas and Panafonibi, and some Ampanas and Panafonibino, a be Aya Uluhoinas and Amfe, Ayakal has Romanica, Nanchas are some company at Caninano, and some Achas Awedie, our Panafoninano Backen, and Unti, and a Manano Peno, one at Tuanama or Casa, Wababa Juma Amaside, I found some brain, and I said, Trinidad Kubisan saying. Say, Bobo Kuna Bano Sabi, and your Bailey, way I am Bamuchin players. Now, no more Juma our Bailey Ninano, when I was soro as compared to those players, ABM, and some nice off Belgium, and some managers Abba. Nanabia, who can you not to bomb? Baby, I will free I am Bailey and who crom Belgium. Nene Obaba Juma Timbi, and some Bamuchin our Braha, and some Aya German say, and our whole and some SEO. Yenti a small red for the company, and Onye kra achasa na press conference ni nyina no ya tutum adjama ya che fanano pe live and some our show no so
I never didn't work for a top club in my head. You know, the top club is the environment you create every day, is the work you do with the players, the work you do with your staff. It's the mentality you have towards your job in good times, bad times. That's what defines for me working at a top level. So to be here, and that's why I said it before, feels already like home. If I'm honest, I feel that I'm in a place where I can continue this idea, and then decide about obviously me being Belgium. I know we're a smaller country, and I know this is. I hope that it will make a lot of coaches and young people in Belgium believe that they can achieve as well something special. But as well, in my idea, having the job is not an achievement. Achieving is being successful with the job, and this is still to happen. My mentality.
Yes, I know. I say Bamunchin, I'm manager from day one. I started free our bright boss. Who I shall see about time obey favorite tennis at Chumano. One more day, man, in a Jama or Brenner Poets or Run and Casa. What day in summer to continue Sabia Chumano? Yadiama can never more. Tim Ayo Dana Sabia Big Timino and need now Jim one Casa environment. Uber Crati and a betcha Sabia Chumano. Ebia club will be a big Amana Sebo Granabia Timbi and some anya big achas and nyinano and in some order to jawn some nyinano yet Emma yet for anano pay and some our show no so na your managers ni bi wonma wo mo bobo awie na okase bi o me post match and I said ya my mouth gone na just what dinatem na jeter said no poly bobo ko no answer of anyone atwode ba nyina na dem say can say ya faini bobo kwa for say no poly na no policy ka also amutua and some animal amparfono aya 165,000 euros and I fine we I FIGC yaka FIGC and say waba Ghana na bia we coach na yabo ball we also there wo bu afu entum konkoye post match na beti say bia the Ghana I football association and part for say and a sanitary I fine no na wo dru I Napoli atemi nyina say Federazione Italiano Giorgio Calcio wo mo part for say we I amount I was saying Napoli ebetua 165,000 euros na there woman 8th of March one more game against Torino woman a dozen and Quanque interview and watch 4 days later one more Champions League game at Barcelona and also Frimoa Monsan Quanque interview a dozen and in team company Bitreska now about the just right in say Drew now went to me and Asani man Amani Paquanidia I was saying ya Chua Sonunti and a San Fine woman some Amanopoli Wabra Yakanopoli as somebody say report to me mensa kan so owura ye fa na Antonio Conte so dwumadia ne nyina no ye de kan ya baba to anum say as of now je ono ensom ana aye favorite ameno kasa dwuma no ensom abako adama no na Conte eba ne nyina ne problem ba ko say wonu som aba face aye akwadan na ye fa na creature Kwaraskilia me de kan ya batu twa say bobo kwara so PSG wo mo sem amopa akwadan na ye fa na Kwaraskilia ne mom aso say bia boy no abeko anase bia Kwaraskilia ebe stay no ehom ana asem ne nyina ewo na ena no pakware de minya no say wo mo say wa bro Paris Saint-Germain adi campaign mu ana boy no agent akasa ne nyina no wo mo so wo no boy no arrange agreement dia kan sempo ebia boboku a ye fa ne Napoli ensom abeti ase onsen no na me catch wo say Aurelio De Laurentiis awa no ensom aye president am Napoli die wo say 60 million euros na Paris Saint-Germain to buy our form now what they are trying to cry 100 million now 100 million crown no nanka boy ankasa na asking price no and some aye 130 and it's one is ask Canada many mo na so me no kase so mo say wo mo tiri e ba se ba bia be chances obstacle and some amadu no aye president Adman Napoli ono and e almost say Jumadian Amasua and some aye update Alba now Juventus boboku no report am say can answer now no say on say me dia betu da amama catch us wo mo pa Atalanta kwatan na ye fa no Tion Cup minus na Cup minus and so ayo bia Liverpool and some up akwatan no na Cup minus asema make ye say Juve fa no gidi e ba sa brana nie we at the right time I was akwatan no and some atimi ba na wa brand him say Napoli say wo mo person mo be jai ama player ye fa no Giovanni Di Lorenzo ako na and watch Napoli and some bia Federico Chiesa ni nyina no Jaminya ne and Sam Ebia Trufi and some Ebetimia consider Ebia swapdo no Yasi Chiesa Ebetimia the opposite direction and I Napoli Nebia De Lorenzo and so Ababo Kua Yefan Juvenum Itania Juve better say woman to Chiesa El Quaquaja Catana Yefan said De Lorenzo and no and some Kaka from us whatever okay or run a fan say Massimo Moratti and maybe a chum now or your president and some other man in Cameroon now Massimo Moratti no busana so pani enti seri la porta mo koya wo mo bae enti betimi adu baabi ama ye besa wo se bi owura fa no se tese Massimo Moratti wo se baba ye president ama Inter Milan wo se wi ase de never say never na gente o kasa never say never ni nyina no ensom ane se wi ase bibia timisi e wi ase ye kwa ye bane ye nama ye kopa ni nyina no nioma be koso da achi bia no wontimi enwe san so no tema na on hyeda nyini pi a oba ye president ensom ama Inter Milan no wo bi kan yan ko nyin ne so ko wiase na just oyama mpani ana so your president and some adama Inter boboku no na dobe so kan nyina so ane say one kasa na wife cry time say ada Inter no wasa akwa akoto ana ama ne ka cha wife say dabi onkonkoto Inter na ena ye kasa enya easy enya simple say bia Inter Milan no wo so mbetumi akwa akoto biem enom kakra fro na so ye at about didi e bas ontimi and rule out say ye dey adachi bia no ebia santu abasa basua enom kakra frimo ensom na de aba onum sa kodana ye fa no say Mbappe ma me fa Mbappe jan emerson say what follow your show me catch all the data ema me catch all say Mbappe no wabese omopa ho ntoma ansana wako Euros wamaso wabako Euros ni mo na bia kwa wonim so ode ne man aye fa sa France abako Euros our Germany na bia divided attention ana chess wono ensom ade kom na diamense kan sa story a me jama some months ago afei NS ababiem ademinya no nyina no say womsem acha said ebia ebe before Euros no de na chess from 2nd ekosi ebia 5th of June emuwa baby anasa kobase bia Real Madrid ensom ahwemu a one shall boy announcement ni nyina no enom enso betimi abana CNN ensom ani Mbappe interviewer and of course na ewapa na boy ni yeni kam sasa mame ne busa no na one kasa de na baye ama chese 2 years ago na obi enim say wo come Madrid yeti ya no say why extend o contract ama boboku ye fa no Paris Saint-Germain na ade na baye ama sa time 2 years ago was said o contract ama PSG Mbappe say ayaniema P and the Como na 2022 World Cup na enom aye factor aniema P across our bro no was the situation awo Como ya kwada ketwa Satan wo so ene wanyini na mom ni nyina chi ade awo Como no ayade se omom paye se ebia obi ensom abekom esansa na edwuma na ano wahye pa na eden atutum Sompa boy no breyo wo ofaniomam wo de yentie sema prantam say Mbappe ensom at the canvas situation no.
Was it the right decision to sign the last contract? That was the last time we spoke when you opted to decide to stay.
It was more than PSG. It was more than just staying in PSG. It was the World Cup in Qatar. It was many things around these things. It was a big decision, difficult decision, really difficult for a 20 years old boy. But I don't regret anything. Of course, in a career you have to take difficult decision, and this is what I did. But after I became the all-time top scorer of PSG, so I just want to remember of the best thing, you know. But of course, it was not an easy situation, and I wish to nobody to live that.
Was it the right decision to?
And what is that? What did you say? And wish and say, man, pabi and some course situation now, no, and some 2 years ago na Mbappe. And you beside says, will be a chance. We are singing now, will be a chance. Be about to say, Mbappe, Bobo Crefan, some Madrid, and I say, Mbappe, and so I call a himfa, and at the bay, any entrance, be a sound announcement in now, and on some other bus on now, when say, you want to just say the most important thing is a beer, whatever this. So I was so one where happy as I saw come been one in Gia and I said you so you know was so over to me into the most important thing say decision I was so taking in another far I any future hono you here and say nani badge on the future yentia Mbappe.
I want to be happy. I will leave my country for the first time, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to be an amazing experience, and I can't wait to be in my new club. But I want to win trophies, of course. When you speak about football, win trophies, being with new teammates. But of course, as a man, I wanna be happy. I want my family to be happy, to enjoy the moment with me and enjoy my career.
Are there any hints as to when we might? What is officially happening next?
I think it's a question of the day. You know, in the next day, I think it's going to be official in the next day, and now I just want to enjoy. I'm without the club now. I have my contract with PSG, so someone pay me for the moment. but everybody know that it's soon finished, and we're going to see what happens. To be happy first.
No, I can't free. I couldn't fan saying Mbappe swear at the Mbappe. My main fan to him say FC Barcelona and Ra. My manager be at Debbie also we and I don't pay no. Yet they accept Snibby and so my life our TV and so and after Facebook on us our and Ra. Not just a president and fan Salapota. I try manager so almost stadium now say and a bounce almost stadium EBC and Sanio Manino and some cross and Ra. Now manager Baba be medical and Ra say what the holidays na ponyame ya doma the month of July we starting in Jumadie and so adiama Barcelona now coach and fan Hans Flick ameno kasai one ababe manager de menya na no pen say yes wo kwa Ibiza na Ibiza wo kwa na ayababi asa woni sika opani yenko ehon amsa wo pebabi abedi holiday oba Chile na one kasa bon Sompa birthday chess holiday yi medi ama chess me am want to say from amsa masum adaw ma refresh ebia my mind our branches a different energy a different vibe and a wunya and a bisa not just as one so the masa momo fan ya crocrat one in the Jaminya say boss a coach no one in the wife and a chasabusiano one musum kodi best 10 days our ha now the day crowd grow bet me at more than 10,000 euros our branches say omu kodi 10 days now omu kodi 10 days ni we are report to me second say enche bia omadwumadie no and some started as a bouncer one junior team I will play off a ball now play off a promotion game and just say nyame this weekend abasono report to me nyana Sans Flick you say the backroom staff no woman abakwa hwehwe modem bouncer one junior team no ball and to 80 holidays na just staff no dey woman aye dwuma adama no said be a woman some about recommendation adama manager no say be akoda bi and some atwinity na say maka chon say baby aye priority adama bobokua you find some Bonsa and so number 6 ne Oman Kasoma Kumamuno na Javi up Joshua Kimmich and what your manager so buy or no some up Joshua Kimmich na just a bueno ayo be a manager sin be up na the American about to just say ayesika sam asansa kwarano nisika o password and proposal abasa for ya womo some akoto nanim no na just a matching to reject so mutimika amasikan efan kwandia Joshua Kimmich I ready so no and some ababesa sameka say manager ba so ball 4-2-3-1 asa 4-2 no mienum obetna defenders nanim obaso ball Joshua Kimmich and owura ya fan say Ikai Gundogan I just a German for me no and some other fan here can say pivot no and some other boss and mom sakobasa be Joshua Kimmich no woman sent to me and kana me say tisa kwatena ya fan Calvin Phillips and maybe a chum ya bekas o malink boy no to Bonsa Calvin Phillips and some ababo biam no kase no ya say ono some ayades o ya target am side ya fan Bonsa ahonsem ni nyina no ya de ama ya for and anopai and some our show no so na report am say kan nyina no say Hans Flick ababa ya chuma adiama side ya fan say Bonsa no ya say na okọ Bonsa local room wodidi ye bas enkrofa bi wonma wontimi mfa wonsan kom ama ni nya yie ansa ya obi mo no mache ene nso ya say chawa to ma ayi ha enti safo ni nyina ndo sa kokọ promo pa asam ana bai na wodidi ye bas say omo mo carry weight our Bonsa omo mo kasa empuna epunu our players ni mo no bakom aye Mark Andre ter Stegen anom aye 1 mienu aye Kai Gundogan miansam aye Frankie de Jong anafe enan aye Robert Van Dosky wodiri ba so boys wey ebekoya efru omo abagia gua efru omo womo and backbone our bra pitch no so and mpaba say be a cancel rumor so boys way and also ordinary and some ato almost so achas manager no asha say en nyoma year and update abana ankomo ba ko na awo won say on say Ronald Araujo ayo bia nya bia omonton anansa mo omonton ni nyina no be kan sense koba say bia oye player adema boss na say sikana ba na sikana aye kama nkwandia womom obetimi age jaw kwan ama wo sani pano so wako yesi juru skunde diana na sa Araujo diano yesi se bana sikano eson kwandia Hans Flick any problem so am be jiskana mpom dia run team no na boy no so apa ba bi enso afa anom idea fi omaso adeba onim sa nyame ya ma weekend ana Champions League final ano abaso anano pay ana me catch us Real Madrid omo betu ene na enena Madrid betu akọ chese enom just a Wembley akọ game no nyame ya ma bo Ghana time best no me en sa edeko best no na ana bobo kravan sa Real Madrid and some other fly na Real Madrid that fly no mo kokodra wo mo check in ana ne kan sampo wo mo hotel sensem ni nyina no ya be say ya ba shadow aklame Real Madrid supporters no and na baby a bus na ebefa and some ade akọ airport wo mo say we aye kwan o mo fa so and some aja o mo tem ne kwan the attack can say twice no away teddy bear and teddy bear hodo no ana chese o mo dia to kwan mo wo hwe aye inchamu so flags awodo flags ni nyina gina ho and some be aye Spain a flag be aye chese Brazil a flag na chese team no ya was Spain for wom ya was Brazil for wom ana chese team na kasa so flag ani ate be and some account dia wo hwe ni nyina no and so aye teddy bear wo mo dia sakwan at the ama baby Real Madrid wo mo some bus no abefa ade akọ airport and at the dray and send them almost some atimi fly na ba ko a problem and say anya bia no Jamaican ne say bia bobo kwe fan say aya Madrid Andre Lunin anya bia boy no wo be start na so won start me confirm na no pers aya tibu kotoa and the best starters from Enron de bani nyina no na wo say Andre Lunin goalkeeper no wanya flu na wanya flu dia untimi emfa me da post and untimi fama me sa boys no enti no mu di nkomo but late in the night and me gather say yes boy the kwan wan hwa ma on the team no am board the same flight ama am passing bia because esa flew there say bia say Qatar chi obi ne sana man ne so covid e duru ba bia obetem obi anya covid and ali tom passing bia enti the men say kan say goalkeeper yes one shot ono and some about travel about London just say bia Saturday because oba watching a crana ababa team hotel ababa bedidi until be a Saturday and a boy them aba fly aba London waba Saturday je nya no say ontimi amosa game no ontimi starting to chasa still ayeden atibu kotoa ensom ana bedam na nioma elkoso ana chasa debater and what bari nyina so kotoa na ebi so say Androlunin enam esansa time na kotoa ni wono ayo boy we entis wa poto ana bi adenam afia anya bi odi boma ana chiri ana dabi yes boy na entourage ensom monitor situation ni pa na wo ko Real Madrid wo mo say modern boy na bonintino yes Florentino Perez the entire technical team and it's just a players amomako bia benya nanka bia boy ni stay and you can say work esansa wo build the team our say number 1 choice are solid oni wa number 2 and some are solid into our bra now kotoa anyhow na akoda be ya adwuma ni nyina dema team no and you can so mo hwa ama no kodamom ba bi omusuro and so ono adam akwakodru final ye be ni totwene ama tibu kotoa ba bedema fa kwa dem say wonya flu ama no kasa no akobasa aduru Saturday na boy na anama ye se na entourage no wo mo so number 2 omohofo a chesanum update eba onsam no nyina no ye de am ye tefo onsam no kasa reporter me nya no se Champions League gaba so say ya na busuafo woman at the pressure Emma players as I say o mame I was oba ebi our papa tiase I was oba unia man mema o fasi fo bi ebi our wife finance ebi our girlfriend bi ebi na fufo bi obi a petakit enti say one kind to me beduru ba bi no na chase o ya kwakwetane ni papa ni na Antonio Rudiger and you be say so pani na nya bi a pressure e wo no say pressure omupa because anya debia na qualify Champions League final now be a petakit na awaso omuba womuba banso abusuafonos ababa on ticketing and send something no Antonio Rudiger akasai.
Family members want to be involved and should be involved and will be involved. Yeah, but in general, like there's a lot of pressure, but I just try to enjoy it because it doesn't come all the year. So yeah, what the outcome will be is in God's hands. So at the end of the day, you have to enjoy the moment. Of course, family members.
Yes, indeed. I know I am some branch of Antonio Rudiger and some other 2 driver Brenano Peno. Yadene exception in that Bameno Casadia Mensaka and it's player bako pa Pep Guardiola enya ne amano kasaya omu dwabo mu krombe dwam akwa fanaba Rodrigo Real Madrid fa kwada Rodrigo na when your first time I remember Rodrigo story to Man City o ka say na no man dwam so koye interview na asem ya kwada no ekokan na cha so obeso okoma boy no esa baba ka be clarify nyoma ebe ka sanya sa no person chane ate na jeme sanya na no on top of say bia Man City esum anya kwada no mo pe an say Pep Apo boy no ho dam a chesa akora no ma chesa o da wona na o giri e ba so nya Rodrigo akora otimi bo benkum so wo bo ni fa so wo bo centrally na chesa number 10 yade utimi bo no force 9 yes Pep chesa want to boy no jai semum akwan bia and the temper no Pep no and some other fan no mom yes boy no sheda interview no granted na no nyina no wo ma Real for na hu say bia oto no nya say bia oto sa keke and I said you to send one bon so Serbia will be empano in Mbappe Baba Tibiniate. Name of Diamensen can say a manager, your friend Ancelotti. Yes, who are forming a trident. Every trident said maybe a Trebenya BBC no Diamensen can say name. I Mbappe. Rodrigo, Anna Chesa Vinicius, one Chesa Trident, Adama Saida, your friend Madrid, our brand, their manager, your friend Ancelotti, and some other swoye. Now, report to me, can say, and some others a Premier League campaign for say, I feel quite a banner outside that. Woman, about some use AI. And I'm saying, somebody have moved the league in the Cramoyano. Woman say, I feel quite AI and a Premier League campaign for no woman, some other call into agreement and Tibiano, one shall some partnership, and no some other Yachuma. Now, Arsenal, manager, the last time I can say, woman, some Amabasa Michaela Tata, I extended a contract, I'm Arsenal. Now, and latest, and it's yes, a manager. one sign contract ne keke na Jaminya nyina no seseba say manager fathers are Arteta sign contract na wababa be one of the highest paid managers our Premier League nimo na just oka coaches and asempo woka managers omo sikasam enso abaya kama Mikel Arteta enso ebehye mo ho na manager no still Benjamin Sesko wada so elpeno na omo gidi e ba so project na manager ye fathers Arteta eje no em say ukwa wiasa fana nyina nei amanfo so show appreciation and some other manager say why adwuma pa ni nyina na kakra firi o maso ye at eba mam ya kodana ye fan Crescencio aye Summerville wobobo edema bobokua ye fan Leeds United o mantimi an qualify ama chesa Red Bull womom ababa partner bobokua ye fan say Leeds me no ka say free next season our championship no Red Bull and a bear case sponsor and some ama Leeds United o makodana ye fan say Summerville aye akodabia mabeka no prince Liverpool apeno na Jaminya no nano pe ensom ane say Summerville yes boy no ensom aka champion for so onya obeko na Liverpool may sa story no say o ma fa kire wo mo £30 million akoy bobo kwafan say Leeds United wo mo som rejected na wa break come say Leeds rejected Liverpool for say wo mo abaso mo san shia Leeds bobo ko say be akoda no ensom abetumi aba atese no ensom ay update aba no ya one and what you almost say wo mo replacement ama Darwin Nunez anasem Paul Luis Diaz emu bako na Jobeko bia no wo mo gidi e ba say na Darwin Nunez akwa wunya Oli Watkins edene ba enya bad kra Oli Watkins kwa de renya first timer wo mo link ono so say ebi aboboku a ye fa no say Liverpool adwuma no wono so abekwa akwaya enso Maresca aba Chelsea and until Leicester City wa bra owura fa no say Charles Servadana braba wonya ne ba bi kwa ne nei ayan what Servadana braba wo mo na hwa kire no report am say kan say wo mo say omo consider Ruud van Nistelrooy ono enso aye candidate Adama Leicester coaching job no na enso Maresca ba wo bai yes backroom staff omo ye makomako 8 wo bi odene ba bi a Chelsea mpanfo na assign ase and say na omo de sign pano enso aba Willy Caballero aye Chelsea assistant manager Danny Walker aye coach assistant coach and watch Adama offensive na just one and a best strikers no omo ho adwuma obenya owura bi enso aresa Michel de aye Banadine one aye goalkeepers coach Ben Robert aye goalkeepers coach asaye head of global goalkeeping Marcos Alvarez aye fitness Bernardo Cueva set piece coach Javier Molina Caballero and some aye analyst and Senator Roberto Viciello and some aye development coach omunyina no and some abaya juma amasaida ye fan Chelsea onum se Tuchel yes Tuchel no and one more chance to be call. Sir Manchester and Penfon ever Frenessance Nempire Aya Bacope and Piboning and say, Woman Pomo Ten Hag, no more Fudgeman Emma Ono Thomas Tuchel. Nam Abasua Premier League for Bibika Krabi. So be to me over Fanasa Pep. One of why I'm a for Sompa or to me Pep. Bibika Krabi no Baswatcher a Premier League campaign for Titi. I say a Jumano, woman Famano Archers and no Aya Kakre Frimo and some at the Eba Brown 7 no yet the Emmy at your February time no as soon as the Adwana Mamma Jules Kunde address and Enra Kunde dressing in here now Jomo Canning and say when on the jacket I black our the flying tie at Tosono one say you want to just a pair of sleek and shiny black shoes and a bag and a Louis Vuitton. Now me watch another price I have $4,701 and can you see cano 691 million bag now kita and radio call company I have 69,187 Ghana 691 million and can you see ka Jules Kunde masa way a pair of sleek and shiny black shoes. And I just said, Jegame in the down. I don't know. Mezara Bibi, I find it. Oh, yeah. The side chain, Kwana is a bicycle side chain. Bimasa. Okay, you solo.
Jegame. Hey. Oh, what's the other? Bell, passa. Bell. Now when you let you know now, one more here.
And I know Pepe Sounds say Chelsea.
No more cash, I don't know.
Now me cast a pair of sleek one and one day.
Yet the money book.
Oh, guys, I'm free agege, but we been no more Ghana for no call. Agege.
Na Ben anu ase BSc.
Masa.
Hey, akwo de nyoma beba kromo apa.
Serious.
Onyoma beba kromo apa.
Bag back
up.
690 million.
Ah? What's the bag there say?
690 million and Kanisika.
Fancy are they?
69,000 and over. We.
Hey. That once the be ase boy ka say uniscan ase do mo wedding. Ana me boa. Uniscan akọ adum so okotom a. Was ma me tom 10 cedis ye tem was hey. Ba was car o 10 na was ma da bi. Sa ti bi kan o ye 20 ye 30 ma me. Two uniscan ase do mo wedding. So ati ase. Tell me say we dey ne bag ne no ma ne fa cedi maria ti bi ka say jack. Was car on ho.
Ah, scout.
It's a little bit.
It's a little bit.
Yes, Fancy. Ma yenche tie for ne mo makwa abansa famra so passport so na no pay. Nene me nkomodi na me ba bedi no. Carlo Ancelotti na akotena se a on the times for akoye interview before the UEFA Champions League final. Now there are some key nyoma bi a oka wo mu a me pese na me no mi no twetwe wo nkomo na yehunu se de besiti akọ. De edi kan Carlo Ancelotti kasafa about system ho. Na Fancy o se tama na obo under Rigosaki. Na de onima na se formation 442. 442 ni enya kowuram na se ebobo na. Bibie no wonu ma betimi asese bi, but definitely we den a on be show. Ito no be coach no na ono 442 na ewo ni trim. So de bebo. Iti Rigosaki team or the Bebo Champions League final be room 89 be so aba 90 no. The same 442 sem na ana abenya so mobo.
Okay.
Iti ono ne start coaching wo Parma no. Na 442 na no de ball into obo two attackers. Na eduru mre bi no. Omo ya omadwen se omo kwakofa Roberto Baggio di abre no. Ano so Roberto Baggio, he fan obe fiti Roberto Baggio. Onye na adwen se obe benche one of the strikers ne kura. Ed Roberto Baggio akwakoye dey. Akwakobobo ni bi.
Sompa sports.
Omunya ne to. Iti Roberto Baggio had to leave to Bologna. Wa mebo ama Parma. Until so no Carlo Ancelotti ni movie from Parma to Juventus. Okoye na chairman wo ho. Zinedine Zidane. Na also da bia na ye na dwendwen. Me fa Zidane mo he, me fa Zidane mo he because me no 442 na mebo. Wo ya me dem me fa no 10 mbo. But actually no didn't nkomo bi ko training grounds no had the quality na ekuta Zinedine Zidane na. Fancy Di Maria o he born na Zidane anka say born na untimi nka nche Zidane ko bench no.
Yeah.
He has to adapt and move and play Zinedine Zidane as the number 10. And Fancy me sem na all kan nyina no enyoma mienu one adaptation according to players no for your system. Number 2, no need to be complicated. You need to be simple and you get your results. It was, I tell an example, say, Omone Madrid, a Manchester City, Elbow Champions League, he had to resort to a low block. Not because he said that is his star, but he needed to adapt to a certain situation and win that particular game because no one Fancy, me 2 years say pa the Guardiola mama game na too complicated. Guardiola mama game na too complicated. Because Fancy
Zidane na kura wabako kura.
Zidane wabako kura.
We say about futsal. Anya the normal football. Aye futsal.
So our ball as Zidane ball.
Na no yokobo testimonial game bi amu kobo charity game no kwade.
But Fancy, meba so. We na hear the simple. We hear the simple.
Me say to
and Fancy, me who say Guardiola mama game na too complicated. Who say la no Messi ankasa no typical number 10.
Yeah.
Guardiola buy was say la no Messi born na obo no me use as a first number 9 or the new formation about. Say yama game na too strict. Ana obo right back ana inverted bejinem na pass ball no for ye tete ye hododo. Ana sisi ye free bibi inside forward. And so first near free bibi near a typical winger. Obo wa de onam tete no and he made that statement say Vinicius and person ball inside. Vinicius will always love to stick to the line. And no na force Vinicius a change na try brand inside nebebo. Whatever Vinicius feels so benya freedom. Our wings on Oja Vinicius ma Vinicius koye den. E koye na de. Ose time be no mobile Atletico Madrid. Or with the 4-3-1-2. Vinicius no more inside. Omo consider 2 goals in your nephew right hand side there, but because the wingers are failing to track back because we are inside. He had to change the formation and make sure Sir Bellingham ebe room into the midfield as maybe half number 8, half number 10. No be feeling okay. No nya cover fullbacks. And this is a man who won the Champions League as a player. This is a man who has won the Champions League as a coach. Not once, not twice. But fancy, he is a dominant force. And the coach be a wasi subiana mpesa me yese pep. E also ono coach is mienu ano hu ne say that chi bi no omo na free omo freedom omo betime coach up to this particular level. O can Boroko no Galatasaray. Ano ball Xabi Alonso din. Say they are tactically flexible and they are going to get. Me na me hu ne say game ne there. And so be a bobo be na fa wagina ha ana we bebo ha ana we also run it and also Calancho allow the players to play with freedom. Yes, say game no. Me I feel that Guardiola is achieving a lot. But fancy, the mark Guardiola is putting on world football now is making football too much complicated and we're not getting the best out of it. And no na result here and they top number 10s and your football me say any BBM. And then I go for Zinedine Zidane asem ne ba you know. And then we have some top number 10 or more flexibility in football freedom. No be ana. Fancy, how many times do you even see number 10 sir? Omu freedom to operate. The last time I who was me shoot or zelmo. Odegaard better free ball ho sa. No na mosa. But you watch Zinedine Zidane. Some video na na ebon so win.
Yeah.
Yanko my Pablo Aima video no. And watch typical number 10 football and the ball na say
Sompa Sports.
And the bonus say, fancy bonus say. Because you watch the old fashioned number 10s and the game no who confirm number 10 because also you are limited, don't dribble, pass the ball. You say you zone way faha jina radinya kupo. Pablo Aima.
Penalty.
Pablo Aima. Only height be brave. But you show what you ma easy. You can enjoy Pablo Aima on television. This one I'll be able to Facebook. This is what typical number 10s were born to do.
But no many Janabella Meteo.
Fancy, and you ever catch us saying na zona bibina mama number of passes be saying na udru say what's all done all of these things. And my enjoy the reason why we loved this game is some of these things. This whole channel.
Sompa Sports.
Boss the dan kakra bi na manfo afili. Oh, Pablo Aima baby a prebo. Your boss dan kakra bi Rui Costa.
Nana Ba Japan say Florian Wirtz is coming as a proper number 10.
Obanda Alonso. On some cite example say coaches are Ancelotti feel say omo and a bit ma be your man and omo ye ni bi no. Oba Alonso din and Obanda Alonso. Alonso understands what it means say your typical number 10 will be doing in the game. Guardiola is a fantastic coach. One regular why young your bebre of football.
And acquired why if you fooding.
What did I mention as but Guardiola's style of coaching will limit you at some point in time. And Guardiola's coaching is more about teamwork, not necessarily exploiting individual quality. In a Guardiola's team, you can never be a top player than him. Debbie, but Ancelotti mono, even though say you not be a top player than him, he will make you feel say qualities be on my freedom. They say masumi. Rui Costa, AC Milan before Kakebeba. Now we enjoy Rui Costa. Now Rui Costa so number 10 on the Super Bowl from Benfica to AC Milan. You understand the reason why top number and the formation in acquire 3-4-3. Formation in acquire 4-3-3. And the 4-4-2 Nukrani, a Bokran as about the Christmas tree Nukra, typical number 10 Nukra Mani Wusa. Look at Rui Costa Mudumedi Omudi on the screens. Top. Masa. Ancelotti say de kaka brain no. O kaka dress ne kaka space anu ahia no de ba no say na school boy ba na makofa na de ne bremi. No so mo ko training grounds no. Ye makaka first control bi o je ball na Gattuso ye na adwen sem ko sugar na to nchen ba bi na amfa. Ana won say Gattuso kasa kakra o ha adwen tiate na o tia wunya kaka mfi no. Na kaka sama long range pass. O say Nesta could not even intercept that pass. Straight into the net, Panyan.
Sompa
the reason why Brazilian national team the Crampo Gusi in the Crampini say almost ready to pick on.
Yeah, because Brazil for no can almost say players no more now by Europe. Adopt the European style of play. Almost say how
the European game is actually how
they are the only country that can play the samba better with individual brilliance and skills. But they say I know Omaton Omo BBR they are my European. So be a Pisca. The Europeans are not better than their system. So they can easily neutralize that's
it's becoming a huge problem. And Mitian Charlotte in Insem now Wakana. And Waka the same thing they are killing Mbappe. Or say Mbappe now Mbappe would see and now. Mbappe see there was a lot of factors. More or less, and fancy Di Maria. A man he decided so better now PSG. Obon interview with CNN. This guy's influence goes beyond football. And fancy, at Real Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti, I believe he's going to be the greatest French sporting personality I ever Yes. One, the America's asem no one say he has already had the influence, which is factual. Because Otiene is no se kata walk up na yede.
Yeah.
Never. Shedera Macron sub ebem. Shedera Macron ani abra wakofa Florentino Perez say omra no munye meeting because Olympic Games of esa akoda we movie. The footballing influence no a movie beyond money to having a say, to becoming a decisive influence in major political decisions. Aside football. Now, going to Real Madrid, you are going to play under a coach who gives you freedom to do what you want. A coach or teaches you how to mold a superstar. We've seen superstars under Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti Nankasani, because of his style of managing, they know how to make and not make. I know the coaches and identity done at some point in time. We're coaching top kaka bet in the world best in the under Carlo Ancelotti. I've spoken about Rui Costa Muni now, my bem. Let's talk about Shevchenko winning the European best.
Sompa Sports.
Filippo Inzaghi. He will build your character to a certain level. And fancy, Real Madrid say Kukura. I believe that is the perfect platform to even enhance the personality, to make him a top player. And run your man flaws. Ego needs your money now. Carlo Ancelotti told the time so bomb dressing room. There's nothing like ego. You need to be humble. Because more dressing room, we match Champions League ni maku room. And when na chomune kavaya mo omo kasa bebre, omo nyobi bebre, omo so, but they've achieved. And that is one dressing room you want Kylian Mbappe to be in and learn from, as compared to Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, because I want to say so be unchained. But Madrid so they say
Madrid now ban the dressing room no obia, and look at how humble the likes of Vinicius when they are in the dressing room. You can't move ahead of your body or yourself. It may Mbappe influence now when Adeba no person also building and a character. And there is no better coach, there is no better team to help him build his character than Real Madrid. Now, Matene de Momi Uncle Famra na egu.
Okay. Mate, Meza, Nane Bio no Matene Bio. Well, meba Michael Asarabodwa, Meza Medasepa. Still live on TV, live on Facebook, now feel live on radio. Now, time about center, time about Meshano, Dupa, two malaria, see, Emma malaria, a content passo, 700, and about Unipedrian, and Asimpo, 1 month to Udia, Untimini dia, Udidin, so I want to let the Piano or touch on my soul, and so I own what Drono, a time about Mesha, and a Babua, Fay time HH about Mesha, and the capsules and so I am ma and a memena a drew where bema either say what time HH about Misha and I say oh talk the capsules Robert Tobiano a bay only predranum adjuma our very clean civil system nemo where your bema was say Abenyam Beman so be proprem now from and soon a few bema mo banning and so a giant product in our jasso pebito our pharmaceutical shops and a herbal shops in Nemo 0244 41 7669. Fibo Ventures. One more toothbrushes no po Sego Lane. Wobenya biato and toothpaste na ewo honomo. Yawo gut color toothpaste, aloe toothpaste, peppermint toothpaste, and Afri Fresh. Herbal toothpaste and juma. Now toothbrushes no so do be a opebiano. Wonsa Ebeka Ashford Galaxy friendly executive and evidence. Yawo Ashford Prince and yawo Ashford Princess. Ninano and Kwada NHS and Pedophodia womb. Diano Dinkaka, Diano America, Cody Brashu Titano, Erera, Sentameko, CHO Gamnimo, Emma Chessa Brashu Titani Kama, Wanum, Ebe Shana from our Gamno, and so Anyana Horton 0241 545646 0200 600 934. Mike.
Fancy, but I say now, Massimo Moratti, a former Inter or more president, and
Sompa Sports.
And say Inter, I go through a certain transition in terms of ownership. Exactly. Zan more basing on Mokobo any promises near. So the period elapsed say Oak Tree as you meet ownership of Inter Milan. Nana a year and some trophy could be Massimo Moratti said. Openina yatete se wunya obesan so baba ko ba beto Inter ni bi wana. I know say derby, but never say never. Then he went on to explain a certain things. Now, who is Massimo Moratti? For Obia, unfollow Inter religiously. Let me try create this story. Mention the image in front of him. Then you understand the impact Moratti family have had on Inter. Where Massimo Moratti, or the son of Angelo Moratti. Now, or more in 2 periods, are running Inter Milan. And those 2 periods are classified as the most successful in Inter Milan's history. Ne papa efena Angelo Moratti, no industrialist. They had money. Sikapan or Muom. There's a wealthy family. Now Papano will decide to pump money into Inter Milan. And then Onuko Ra Inter Boboko, it will coincide with the coming on board of Helenio Herrera. No a coach for Barcelona. Anna Omokofa Helenio Herrera, Edene by Inter Milan. He came with Luis Suarez. Good. Now, Omobaeno, he instituted a system, an upgrade of the Catenaccio. Enti Catenaccio, 4-4-2. But we then be 5-3-2. Then it was termed as the Grande Inter days, and Grande Inter years. The year they started winning league titles. Omoje 2 European Cups, which is the Champions League now, and they did it back to back. Then Omoje, the end of the club worker, first in the Intercontinental Trophy, and it's Omoje in it twice. Now, the trophies they amassed, any the players they produced, Emma Interberized through, and then they became a prominent Italian side. Sandro Mazzola, Giacinto Facchetti. These are players who wrote their names not just in Inter Milan's history, but also in Italian football history. Angelo Moratti Bejawako on Rane Club Nibion. Neba Massimo Moratti will come in 1995. Oba and Inter once again were pale shadows of their former self. Enti glory, eni monyama no munya, krua no mojeno, na pepa. Now, Massimo Moratti bedin CSL opeso ye de ne papa, and although the early years were not as promising, but the most promising in the early years was breaking transfer records. We and a kofa Ronaldo from Barcelona then by Chia a world record fee. Then Osanso at the Christian Vieri by 2 years later world record fee. Under Moratti, the world-class players or more body match Inter, a bro are draining TSCSO. But the crowning moment will come when Roberto Mancini Belgian league titles they are more. But when they decided to appoint Mourinho Belgian league titles, but he will add something no Italian club has ever done before, which is Oggi League, Oggi Coppa Italia, no Oggi Champions League in the same season. So in Italian football history, one club will pay and they winning the treble. And that came under the presidency of Massimo Moratti. Entine papa ye, ano no swaye, but oton Inter Boboko ne de ma, ende ababedi Stevenson in same abedi Oak Tree in same, and he sold it for 60 million. But time a oton Inter no, Nasika was spending in terms of transfers here run a club no, it was 1.5 billion euros. Exactly. Now, omo era no, ye free. If this man comes back, on to me yet Bobo Kuno FN Inter Milan. Yes, because the current ownership structure of European clubs deviated from the former businessman fan-based presidency. Enti check it. Massimo Moratti were interno. There was Silvio Berlusconi.
Yes.
Berlusconi at on club neko. Anameboa. Yeah. That era na ye who say where you're the four or sika into the abesha boboko moma or run a club no to top players no. It will be difficult because now the kind of money involved in football no a bro one's individual financial might. Wo sika na obe puli di abano. Qatar for no ne Abu Dhabi for no ne we mo for no. Omo be tue go e wo bottom nti wo twi fru kotoko omo hwie bottom. You can't compete. And that is how come the Italian clubs, most of them suffered because they were being run by wealthy individuals. So mom was it has all your politics, it has all your sikeni or any business, way or delay in energy, oil. Always kapao. Moratti, if not for Inter Milan, would have been amongst the top 100 wealthiest men. But even Nekakre or generating electricity from waste oil or run an oil refinery. Omo produce over 100,000 barrels a day.
So,
Sikano, but he can't because the current ownership structure. It is either you are coming with a hedge fund, there's a companies are do ya kabum ni yedi bibi akosia o wan ya disikaputu and ye debe run a club no, or you are coming with investors for ABI or America by investor no Asia ho baby and odeni CK rim, and now you are coming as a clubber, a wealthy family in the Emirates or even in Arabia, at the Babe Rim. And yes, idea, it will be difficult to thrive in the modern day club model. So we're a single owner, or you're a businessman, or you're wealthy. So Abramovich would have even struggled now. Yeah, Mekacho, he would have struggled. Because it would be difficult. Anything I would check here, Chelsea team, no, in terms of rebuild, Chelsea were buying players, but they were not really rebuilding. No more top players, but near Nimsa team here a massive rebuild. So these are the key issues. So Massimo Moratti, Minyasho saw better so the aircraft or person back. He won't. And that is where we should leave it. But he will forever write his name in the history of a year. Inter Milan. Now that ownership way na won't say what the Red Bull fraternity almost or more cluster of clubs. Red Bull Bragantino, Red Bull Brazil, New York Red Bulls, Rasenballsport Leipzig in Germany, and a Red Bull Nankasa in Austria. And the Omo Disikaka Club Rallies United.
Yeah.
And on my share and say minority stake on Bessan Swam share sponsorship. But say ya nebesha Red Bull wants to penetrate into England. And one club they can look at, they Leeds. Leeds were a rich history or heritage, no BBR. Then they think they can push them with their financial might and also more football strategy. No more push them more about the elite level. Why would they want to do this? One, or more clubs no more across the world, you know. They are looking for a prime market. I bet me showcase your more players, you know. The Bundesliga is good for talent, but it need the marketing abilities the Premier League never. The German Bundesliga no embe Premier League no say you share viewership, you share audience, or more name players. So a player becomes more popular in England than he will become in Germany. Maybe Germany be a better player, but popularity, England better, you be hype, or be GD. Some of your ball must say Liverpool more penano. Fancy, there are a lot of young talents in Germany or mobile born saying some of the United, but that is what the England market offers. So Red Bull will want to step in way or more a horde of talent. Benjamin Sesko, and Haaland. No for free. Sadio Mane, Karim Adeyemi. So more talent, no. But Omunim says a deep talent, no one. Now they can sell and make more money. And they think that this particular deal will eventually facilitate that. And that is the thinking now. It won't say single ownership, no emfa. Because you are going to compete against these big companies. And Red Bull, Omoya Formula 1, yeah, other sports. And Tony Omo a better than surviving. The last one will be Ayuba El Kabi. And this is an inspirational story. Fancy. From a carpenter to European champion and top scorer.
Ayub El Kabi. No, a carpenter.
Yeah, okay, so that is it. There's a story. El Kabi ebusua ne nyi sika anya ebusua sika wom enti ahokyere pa na no mo wom we no oswane na he decided so obebobo but akwanya na we boot kura oni bi so baby osua abobo no e de say ye ne ye bo 4 post nya kofa mboba e de ayepo ne ye bo barefoot and odisua abo now oko school kan but ahokyere kese ba fie so he had to stop schooling at the age of 15 onko school bion. But Koko Sue Juma Ben they are available, carpenter Juma. So he was a carpenter apprentice at the age of 15.
Oh.
Now bomb feature born now Quenya be by. Then he got an opportunity to transfer to Racing Club Casablanca. And one the best son a career nekakra. So Weno started playing football in a well-organized and structured level at the age of 21. Ebimo started 12 years.
Yes, when you
exactly. Into a nyana for sa and we story no a complete rags to riches football story. Obehuni say obehun so ojineni oh when I wait we wanya but on fan for sa. And throughout this journey anyway no there was one thing he stuck to, his faith, his belief in God. Senyankopon be bie kwan bi di amana and akonya ne bie ma no. In Morocco he's played for Berkane. Woko China or body ama a work of Morocco money ade wabo Morocco or more local national team wabo Morocco national team ankasa abo World Cup ne ade. But he has not had it all rosy from a carpenter to a champion in Europe. But even amongst that he could have died. Men kai Ghana ni bia yaw. We know about Teki Hata Expo. The same club na Christian Achubo. Dieku Achuno it nearly killed him. Dear boy when say. And in life, we can't explain certain things. Menkasa achuno nyanya mesumni, but nyankopon okwan ofaso ye ne nioma. O say around by 4 a.m. Ana ne so te no say boy sorry abompa ne ade. No te sa asase ne wo so. But na nye gidigidi sa. No fa ne busua. Then they decide to leave the area. Domoko ye no. Some minutes later, no better say yes, earthquake CBS pa a cave in most of the houses near there. So he left. And Antono, but if he stayed, maybe Uncle in the busunya for Uncle Mewu. And a dear Bakuno, dear Nantia from the Mofra Bremu, a bra which they were a carpenter yame. And that God saved him for days like Enra. Which is your background in the glory, no. From Mateus Poko outside
and 11 goals in the knockout stages. 11 goals in the knockout.
Obianye fancy.
And course crowd European Championship.
Exactly the point. Knockout and the first season. Yeah. And the why he has given Olympiacos and the Monyama Greek club Bianye. No club in Greece has won a UEFA competition.
Yeah.
Or your Maye.
Yeah.
Or no Sudi Monyam dia Breno. And in all this journey, there was one person or one figure. He stuck to his faith, Nyankopon and Nenenam, and will deliver glory in the man. So draw inspiration from that. I don't know your story. A bit more unim nacho, Real Madrid.
Madrid.
Unim a type 1 diabetes patient. Nacho or type 1 diabetes. Opras is here, a bad didn't say cronibewu.
Yeah.
But he has gone through all these periods. So minimum story in there, but draw inspiration from Ayub El Kabi. Live your life, believe in God, and your day of glory will eventually arrive.
Whoa, Pastor Mike, that's it. Now, just toothpaste, just toothbrush. Just to tell okay, just a ball and just whitening, you know, your toothpaste and have a toothbrushes, no, your duke, our prince, our princess, your dashes, as our quadranity as a cow for me choosing a bow, a match as one ebe sham kama and my gamno, and so young what them our sin and your baby see you sin a good one, you know, sebe fita kama fay and moo and a bear den. Now I'll brush you teeth and moja fruit, sia seba, and piano didiana kika, send 10 minutes on your money, you know, just toothpaste, yas toothbrush, and no, and a bebo ama wonum atosuna fam wonum adaho ama wokoni pemwa, won for group stages, on so better waje. I drew coming out and so I know, ye didn't come out obedibi. Kajet around about our doom piece at all 0501 390337 0501 390338 and a 21st clinic ho and a baba J wires and found and a yadian said see atena was so at and found and said yadiano and also assume only pedrenimo yaroba farm machine mo nemum ye expert in sciatic and until I say so sciatic nerves our problem now we think as in tinin few sisiachi kasenmu eba wo to ase esania ba wo seremu 9 kokomu 92 wo calf eba wo Achilles eba 19 say emu ya o jana se mu twitwe mu tutu a aye 21st clinic ana abekwana wababenya wayare sakumansi a ehwan overseas junction one ma pena sabekan oboase council quarters court junction ya wo dome market ya wo sunyane enkranza ana tachiman 0540 311 311 0249 311 311 Apostle
Fancy Biaboko there. Okay, right. Michael can say me. Michael, you see, the point is that on my baby, states are taking decisions to invest in football.
Rwanda, Grazomo,
please make more countries are more serious about club football. So, UAE, Man City, Qatar, this is what they are doing with PSG. Countries, because Saudi Arabia, Newcastle, because in their case, from the Asian region, more oil, more gas. Omo say one, omo say future investment. Secondly, omo say sebio. Sa oil and be cry. So it's not only that they are investing to Saudi Arabia or SoftBank, biggest bank or Japan, omo Uber. They are investing. So it's not only football, but they're investing in so many things. Good demand that this can be problem. And it's oil before oil best and not all my building business we I do purpose to be they will not even worry about whether the oil or gas is available or not. That's not what we do in our part of the world. so they are here. So they are investing in a lot of things. So many things across the world. So many things. Call London, no call US. The 30% of US port now is controlled by Saudi Arabia. Investment. So almost share analyzation baby we are there in elastic demand. We are there hono jumedi because they be anko for person they will do juma de bia no man go invest all them. So almost some there men come say no that is kakra wi nene empanyi for no se man ko na me ko Cameroon
say that is
yeah wi nene oh yeah empanyi for there. Look, me call Cameroon.
You eat like there is no tomorrow.
Oh, of course. Yeah, there's Ali, there's the list about them, the better. Now, me call Cameroon, the other bro about Cameroon, to McBride's Minister Narcisse Moele Kambito, President Paul Biya. So, Samuel to know who name so almost a name McBride's name. Now, we at the assembly bread too. The decision, but so let me give you a chronology. One, Coach we saw TSS for Mr. President Paul Biya. I feel we are 42 years old. Now, President Paul Biya, any football in Cameroon a big political tool, big power political tool. And until Roger Miller, how he got to 1990 World Cup squad. Obo exhibition match Odwala. And a president order say, what exhibition match on Fango Shim? I want me my background about how influential the president is.
Yeah, and there's a big C decree.
And I only go Shim or so then. That's even the point when he went to the workout.
Yeah.
Or deliver. So I'll not go much into it, but Irigobert's song appointment was from the president. Now, the minister Narcisse Moele Kambito or see the decision of appointing McBride's heir from the president. And to before by to disagreement, no. Minister no say Leonel Atiba, Nathan Douala, Udiomoko World Cup. Omo for Emmanuel Mahop, the best player, MVP or league no. One for Nanko. Davis Epasi. This is what the minister. Davis Epasi or Tifie 2 months also for Nanko World Cup. One of the things allegations are my level against it, which the minister even reiterated. And no, I know you one. 2 more man konyadi. Adi show mukana makoluzama Nigeria. 2-0. So already Oma meeting so the whole issue was that Eto wanted certain coaches. One, Fabio Cannavaro, Jose Pesero, and a Heavy Reynard. And also the budget abai na tuya coaches ka Cameroon. Say Ghana no. And also budget also omo nyina no ready for 1.5. It is Fabio Cannavaro they for 1.5 million euros afibia to 2.7 million euros.
Ah, when I'll be here.
And our minister no say we omo ntimitua. Nyombe tua enti omo ntimitua until nyombe tua no around 500,000 a year. Also company okay. Please, I think that we should have a national team. Could be America. Cameroon is a big nation. Cameroon, the whole African country I could work up 8 times. It's Cameroon. So Cameroon is big, and football is very big. Every president or politician of Cameroon himself, without football, until you're successful. And now, so minister, any president go so you offer Mark Bryce on $480,000 fala of him, of him. And now, koye unveiling in the. Now minister and our blue suit no no. And well Narcis Cambito and our Mark Bryce no hold on. And I'll say and before the oma tro ama eto so ni papa ewu. Tisamre na no mu yentu enti on timimba. So he wrote to them. No problem. Magra will go ahead and no appoint to Jafo. And now Jafo appointing we are the first person you call no nana politician. Already, as part of the allegations level against Etoni with your song, almost see how you treated Onana or Afcon was yeah. And coach, so I will let you also feel the coach first person or coach Onana. So I fed that coach or didn't come into as a national team. Abba. To all the politics that have been going on, General Mungwen said the same thing. Chupomotin. What's how many Chupomotin have fallen out? Chupomotin took at the same thing. So clearly. Coach started on a good with the opposition players.
Politicians,
players over team. And after I know now, minister no free for a meeting at Wanko. Or free for a second meeting at Wanko. Or free for a third meeting at Wanko. Okay, so coach no kwa abruchi eba ko share players no yomudin come by. Now, minister decided say okay, if that's the case, Emre Bedru say you qualify. Omasha Mauritius. And now draw of Libya. So they are 4 points in Group D. Now, only Kevin Angola babebo. Any bresem. Unza Keveru yo table. Keveru yo of Asubeshi. Any Angola so. And he or decided say and there Saomba meeting a mima coach Nankasa or no be meeting. And he Nana coach McBryce echo meeting. Now, say minim shada go went me anya video now of entrance in the sea or honor. And the minister ni spokesperson Abranti Ferru Cyril Tolu so this time na coach and
I say anka force or mana kwaba come and the Barcelona no was intention say
first of all Cyril Tolu no there be Cyril Tolu no minister na kola
okay
eto so mpie and coach say so pie dia misume pie and so mpie because and also we minister na so to mpie so Cyril Tolu ni on na share black suit na wo na eto ni yes already you know eto ni minister na nka until only so you could see that you tell him say
man instruction was that
and he Cyril Tolu free and okay press conference or entrance no okay press conference so the coach said no Mami exchanges no shada mamechi na
and I to catch your coach and say untimi nkasa mo sa onu untimi nyesa o Belgium
so that be said to the way we start here nutia before shada we were utia the exchange started with the fact that masa who your coach amesumi a top player so I see Samuel to say please stay so we can do the work or see if you leave you won't come back where to nekasa or see Cyril Tolu mapam no na coach say misumi because okwa umbabu and Mark Bryce said why are you talking like that and I to say I am the president here. Mark Bryce said I am also the coach here. And I to say you are a coach because I appointed you. I ask you to stay in this meeting because if you do not stay, I'm obliged to question my executive committee. Mark Bryce said, it's me who decides. Her power player, but Samuel Eto'o said, you don't decide. What do you do? I take responsibility in your country. You can't do that, and you don't talk to me like that. As a footballer, you can never talk to me. Stay. We are working. Which country do you think I come from? And I'm a Brazil. How can you do that in Cameroon? I was a coach, Magbrise, for 3 weeks. Someone say I was a great player. And I'm Magbrise, I'm leaving. Now somebody say, if you leave, don't come back until they're my interest. So look, this is very interesting. We are power play, and for the fact that Eto, Epama, Siri Tolono, our minister no Kasama for the Chelsea, Master then I now this you could see where set up from Eto to sack the coach. When you're coaching, baby, your parents are coaching disrespecting. Now allegation about
now Eto base me a Pamu coach no abra.
Well, for now, or not so a Pam no, but what Pam no few. But say why never take your national a serious issue because signal wafa yes Martin Ntungu as Martin Ntungu wa bisa wa sense onye acting interim now David Pugwa and the assistant. But the challenge is that already no coach no so the assistants no Francis Omambi and Ali Mbuka now omusu neto nkasa. One said they were assistant to Antonio Conceição.
Yeah.
And Eto Beyomu.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of power play from former players. Eto is serious, eh? He's not managing and bringing the football for them together.
Friends and chronics.
Because only legends, great legends like this. Look, you have issue with them, and then you have issue with the current crop of players are managing. So as you speak now, Neom said, I feel the almost say buying finance minister only problem. But $2.5 billion safe for no muji account 2022 work up no farm by. So another thing will start today. Now I know 2.
You can't be big than a sitting president.
2.5 billion no is around $4.2 million.
So
OWC they audit they have not repaid 2 years no much so
no apostle them person me say dey to any nyina so apam coach on corner den no say World Cup qualifiers and Babon why never be to pay there
aban na betia na the worst aspect in all this is that first of all why the national team enya wodia aban there. So you work together to make sure say the best thing for Eto should have done was say onji minister an appointment with time no minister no ending como George na nema but then train position stand what is I know that so the auditors will take their best start juma. Now McBride say minister no nyan kansa yo they are I'm sure they are having a meeting with the president because a disrespect to the president we are appointment from the president. Minister no see I was tasked by the president to appoint him. So what you do in maturity is that handle it meticulously, making sure say my share the jumanasi. Only no grand
crash results be grand queen na we jina so dia pamo no.
Only jina crash on the court training grounds crash on the place na man for crash so president ground so at least Eto kra na nebu na efusi see adewa giatum etidemasi. Unfortunately that is not what it is and I'm telling you he will crash with that. Already the issues allegations of betting and chronism our calf no and no a serious. What's the president Dr. Banu Mujo Beka wants him say Eto is not a bad investigation or a great player but we're about a federation president there the calf man ejuma. So already he's in hustle now me with Eto me start me call way Tlape Mochepe the son and the CEO the son of Patrick Mochepe doctor calf president and then the CEO of Mamelodi Sundowns. Now Omafa a sporting director Femi there or yeah sporting director that's sporting director. Don't forget, say, Ono Ebesisan Jose Alejandro Ramon, I former Barcelona defender and director of football for Valencia. So you just follow what I'm. They've been able to get a former director of football for Valencia to be a sporting director. Now we a talent development manager for one Bromby, a Norgeland, and a worldwide scout Chelsea, worldwide scout. Then beyond that, before there's not a development talent manager for the Danish Football Association. That was what Mamelodi Sundowns
and Sundowns
as a scout. You understand? So on leveler, you see the level.
Was it the next destination?
Fancy young man maybe was. So we'll be more best. Have you ever had a sport? No,
but also football. I say
on level. This Africa.
Still, among phones, emphasis on
Europe. This Africa, and the level they've gone to. A former director of Valencia football.
Valencia
and Omakofa FOBA. Why you of Chelsea as a scout? Nordjylland, Bromby. Then also Danish, not a Danish FA talent development manager. Yeah. The level of the football court. So I grow because they are sending football to a different level.
I say apostle pitch na boss born cry nibi. Obedi no go fa sporting director from baby.
Now players don't call to people.
Pitch na boss born unibi. Sundown. Mamelodi, Masandawana.
That's the level. That's the level they are. Sporting director.
Sundown.
That's the level they are. And it's a serious issue.
A Sundowns and yen they are cut. Or what's the go for scrum man?
And yes, on Ben.
But this guy idea.
On Ben.
I know you been your own resource.
Of course.
Because already all Brazilian players.
Michael, this young man, look, I have a lot of admiration for this young man. Ni papa ko president. Yeah, tell you. Ni papa ko president.
Oh yeah, Juma pa.
Of our club, you think that
yeah, Juma pa.
Papa no say time oh yeah, we ni born ni no. Ofano. It's not true. So and he's given a different direction. Yeah. A different direction.
Appointments crap papa na nya kra na akola na.
Yes,
papa very proud.
Yes, first one on there as appointment. And I always was a disappointment for them. And I'll see he's going to focus more to make sure that in the next 3 years, at least Sundowns better take care of 30% of Home Academy, because Sundowns Academy are very, very established youth Home Academy. So, and because it's a talent developer and a scout, he's going to do that for them. So, let's be learning from this.
Whoa, Apostle that's it. Yanko break and brasses ya bana ya babirem ewo fie ya kwaba.
Na me tese wo ba no se wo kɔ Canada.
Woko, okosuku.
Na yesi ajape aba no nso okɔ na nso no de okɔyɛ adwuma.
Me say, amanfo akɔ no. Enya gro.
Jaye no ho na de won kɔ saa no.
Express Group for ya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Obia na nya bre. Pese otukwa kwa ama no ne de. Wo de obekɔ simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Next year visit and now turn so Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany numa wadobeko. Say ya juma so wadobeko Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. Asafo Leba, Runabout wa, and crying. Kanechi First Light, Tema Community 18, Lashibi Goy Filling Station, Sunyani, Silver House, our High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Tamale Teaching Hospital, Takrade Market Circle, and our offices. Our my bebre so telephone 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and ya what dropa, a ya draw. Dro say mani peduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wa kwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebedwaso no wono a na the time HH Heba Mr. edia bedwaso akra wonyanya mfisia dumienu enum bi wopemfo ene oba wo ma akra nufo enso enum bi time HH Heba Mr. Ubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH Heba Mr. Eyedro say FDA adje edwadie nkratoe atum
the ones that now from toothbrush no. Why and toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Nina Ashford dear. Not so evident no way.
Who that the evidence bang? I don't need Ashford toothbrush.
Oh, sweetheart. Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya moku Ashford Princess. And now bra could you dear so Ashford Galaxy. What dear na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now my media no so Ashford Friendly.
Without Ashford toothbrush
my dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bro dodomi ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofa bedaso. To phone for 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They were so winning.
If I shop, I'm sure you're bad.
Brad, and not so good.
What time about me? She see about Queen Wayne and say,
Brad, said your time about Mister. It's your Jimmy fearful, and not your back ever so.
Really, I know this offending now.
Brad, so make us a the time about Mr. Huadansia. We are singing now about Timinka. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Mister?
And you go, dear, no matter I want to meet any deal. What do any time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear, what ma for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the time about Mr. Drabino. She's a walk hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever be than is Ziba, a woman. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to draw namu. FDA Aji a judging cratoi at home.
Brakasa ye duabon waso a ne dwumedi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hie yi pa enye brakasa nko nuaban ne haban bi te se ko nsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekọ animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaban bi nom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye de aye brakasa powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afrimpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni sushie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wodidi awie ubenya prekese powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okesi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumase Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Kashenkari Supermarket Asantwa Herbal ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Herbal Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 15-14 prekese powder aduane san ye dro FD ahwehwe sankratu mu agi atum
Original Games 2024 Ewole monko Ghana's all-time top scorer, former Black Stars captain, Samuajan, the Baby Jet at the Original Games 2024 edition of the Best Show. Original Games, a mini Olympics. Just a man tam doing siya walk. I will buy Ghana muno. Women now be siya kan emu ebi. Na the Tiani said, we are babuno. So your bar and now Bema when you finish here a do what air kono. You are can see outdoor. Ebi any football, volleyball, arm wrestling, boxing, athletics, basketball, table tennis, and a lawn tennis. So nimsa gwemu bia oyadia. But what do you call your website? www.originalgames.com. Neko register Emma Omantamu. The only registration no ebia Ghana card. And now o passport or national health insurance card or birth certificate. And on how to register. So your registration if you are yebema o data o de be ko mantama wo munumu. No akwaye justify your inclusion. O madi mo so ni
nipa mantam no ebefa wo e de wo aka won final team a wade ba the grand finale a ebeba so 4th November e wo enkrano eho ana trophies medals ani a chede ahodo a eda so no mantam no nyina ebehia no mo dia face so embenfosia magani amagashia ani ehu amagahoho sawo penchemu bi afre 0267 084048 Jumedie so person so asene announce sponsor call your website www.allregionalgames.com. All Regional Games 2024 and Wole Mongo.
So wallpapers papa OP wallpapers and American for amount. So wallpapers at their decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say ye paps ahodo. Baby bia unya wallpaper dear do jume biano. OP wallpapers Efro. Yama wallpapers ebe macho blind curtains. Ebana bedside lamps and so OP MR types or mar shapes. Colors ahodo nina. Ubenya biato ewana sweye ho. Se open LED backlight at the above flash screen chia and also OP ebe so self ring lights out of phone bishim OP wallpapers and a self ring lights OP ewo Kumasi Doom first floor Nana Kwesi Ajman building name Tafo GNTC building first floor Anna Chronom or barrier on the market and edian so open wholesale and also retail any OP any in so free OP our 0540 353750
Mama kwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic Jumadi ne say yebesiesie wosen na yabo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animonyam so afa na ntuma pa efi wo fix one no anase ye tafre no permanent one no eno susu yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene efe no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession mu na ye fene scaling and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen mu se bi okasa etimi mapampan ene ade ebagu na no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho Gentleman Dental Clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchenwa na wudru enkran so aye wonungwa na Atomic Down domekwa benya runabout no so na wudru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ye ne OGN bank na wo the same premises na Kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan so wa anase opposite AY Ahmed na wudru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa traffic light na enihwe G runabout no wo free Total Filling Station na yabron san na edi ho ye adwuma free eda joada kopem eda memeda witini afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582
ye ko jinsa
Wo yebefie na abu diabide a local stories no abasisi anemum cloud internet my catch say internet uhia bi e wo fie unya internet e wo nwumam serebe ya beboa amadwumadi amudi no akoso trotin afi se wo pe de fast and reliable a chese bo no e wo form nya internet bia na internet a wo ba na mic miamia no maso officer tum Sompa cloud ya adwuma pa internet ne very stable a chese connection e kama Wi-Fi e wom ana fe balance hotspot our planning no we benya CCTV camera installation afi digital security locks no omana be ni nyina na ede amount enti company send few man krankra enkwada ne free school ba internet ne enkwada na edisun ade uja phone ema ba 4 years kwana dia or the phone ebe open u kwasoro ba phone grant for phone nye ni nyina na ye ne aba phone ti ko cloud internet no mo be installation ema said be ya ebe man yo man so aye fine fine edama top high and more anya yira kwan kra ay 0202 699 110 0244 601 933 Kulun Ghana Limited aye China phone pa e wodwa so ba Ghana nye ne enro ye started so moton achepa na so your bana obese nioma kwokama ma obese nioma ye fine our system ni ma aye drug fan say araba bazen tablet eno ene ye menstrual pain say yi menstrual disorders afa infertility our ba wo mu ebeko ama wo ababa simple ama okra esam oba wote de ama tinkafo fro no enso aye wo dia say wo bema na wo dwonso ane mu apam ye no dwonso abemam eyo ya wo te se yaw ewum emu hihyew ama wo be so bo prostate an by said be ya enko fine enlargement emre wa wadwo no eyo hunchun capsules afei ye wo drip fan say Mr. Kill na Mr. Kill no say wa ye mre ewo mpam wo slow erection wo low libido sisie no ya wo ya ma akotodwoma go obesa premature ejaculation ekwa wadwo no enso ye Mr. Kill pebito ewo pharmaceutical shops and afi herbal shops in nyina nso mo 0244 275429 0206 271016 na chese Kulun Ghana Limited and for no and some angel force akokonam de edapa na kalomo no de yema wa masa wa ha tiwe bom T ju full chicken weekend neighbor unya now the Champions League woji full chicken just a Boris B chicken I was apostle on Boris B kana mo be trip back go be hona oh say the name say butter
Toton
auto butter
see a bono no ton
Boris bi akokore brutal we fi akokọ nam na de a chesem odi ye stew anasa odi ye nkwan a ekoye omo nsa no mokoro omo nya akokọ na we di ye nkwan ma nsa no by force enti full chicken apa benya full chicken no chicken tiny chicken wings yo gizzard ewom ana fe minced one a chesem ne kama de man krama ya enu nso ewo fie essence aye halal sa wo to aduane na obi aye kramoni betobia enkofa asemu bi amanti mo ye fast food mama ya restaurant any ya chop ban nyina no Boris B akokonam no awsamu to bi ede maduane man man so ya fine Bantama High Street on the press be sorry edi and mhwepoku training ewa dum ana santase run about so onish unity oil no edi and mhwe 0544444453 Boris B and so ebejo so Ghana gross no we youth between the ages 15 equals 35 years agriculture agribusiness technical and vocational skills no abomodi answer do ho be shemisa so we adwuma ewo krom na ye ne ma career guidance ye ma kwan abefa so a obetimi aye adwuma ne ye counseling and essential skills training ni nyina ne ye be ma fa wo shem na e ma sikasem enya kama mentena femfo ni ntu obi so na odo ni tu obi so abekọ na achese odok no obedi ne kwantem so we youth enkwa dia friend number 0308 255775 Najintremu ni mo way Jumedia Springboard Roadshow Foundation Omo and so Mastercard Foundation and a Limehouse and a Cabo Medicine Jumedia Eba Abusa BBI find it.
You are convinced in house.
Nyame adu BBI fine. The need your almost still Montias no musu akwa 20 say o anya so man aso ni no Black Stars did aso ni mojem.
Oh yes. Oye Ghana ni do bibiana waso no aye nto ba
capital ka se o tifi na o bo no mo frɛ no
obesan
afi na o bo she goes na
capital let's is obeshe be 30 goals oda bombo we ni na mo qualify la
so
la me na ka sa duwa ela capital beba about if that company na Bayern Bayern last Ghanaian player boy Sami Kufo
Sami Tuga
ebia be sansi
or don't major champions
no be sansi Ghana ni bi o but is there ba be koka was agency but I feel ara Ghana ni be ko Bayern commodity no
okay
akodu ni mu pa
okay
all the parents on ni share baby me na yejuma last season kra no present coordinator by England
okay
but omo nti ba metete it is a kakra to the Ba me fantan sana eje ina ma kwanko ye ya ba Capito beba
ba de also
obeba ba fancy kroma pa
Ghana kroma
around maestro ni tweet na okoye
I want say say ni braba o
e chira bi pia we ba ko bia so no ke kan ne ma na e wa ase lo boys no munya abutre o maestro nya ni paketo
say social media no so no ebi mo si 10 bedrooms so e social media no so nti won de wo nya o kana dwen kire o say de wo so
kana na abozo be twa yi to na
we have to X in the menya show say bi o anya na handle a parody
media parody account
or tweeting
yeah media but sa handle ni dem say fancy o
because most on time Twitter sa o man na so de
makubia bebom
I'm saying people it's too big for that onye. Maestro have lived his life as Obia Ompen Wasem. Even though Nyame Peja Maestro do so, he's so humble and conservative. What was the name saying that Ghana football goes or being a nuka casada? So you will not do that. Maybe you'll be the married. I'll be surprised. Maestro, the Maestro I know on yes, he carries or carrying who so well. He respects himself.
And maybe a better parody.
Yes, he will never. And see, so that is the reason why we and then more generation, these young people, sebi, and yet. Munya bone bibi say bone bi na mo back like a dog. Wa se wa kwa kan sem bi ensem fata fa bedi na se bi enya ensem ne enka na se bi adibu na akofema fa no kraza be like asa who bondo who tibi kasa bi who kasa because why then e brabe no abo but I'm saying in this case he's not even the one. No, he's not the one. So mu young people munya careful. Munya they cannot dare to throw people. I'm saying that I'll be surprised. The Maestro I know do not do that.
Any parody said you.
Some mu Maestro no mu so bobo but personally you don't even know him. The lifestyle, the kind of person. Me see, with all that is amassed,
keeping a private life,
you have no idea.
So secret.
Niema Pele in terms of property investment, and yes, or a low profile.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Or a very conservative person. Then I say a football and send on say wakasa. I found that. Even money macra.
Me yes, me search bibi kakra because I also support Eto.
Tweet.
There be nya on one kasa no tweet where story as bi mu na ya fan.
Because he
in French. Also me French na me tenant.
And Ram is all granting interview be on
camera. Yeah, ono bolare okra. I know what some American Cameroon dey no.
Onzo abe cancel munja me to nyini djuma ne ade.
Also see in first house with bare $10,000 now and 100,000 at age 17. That was bare 20 years ago. So
me see the properties me can see I know.
Yeah.
Now minim young guys are more by now more times 200 grand and
5K.
And yes, so he's so humble, conservative. He hardly even passed a comment on national issues. Banka Krobia, baby, our brothers, the best player ever in this country, produced in this country. Anka football and same crown, Anka Danube but Maestro, you know,
Abu Yankwe.
Fatima Timamira na member the 30 mere family her for the for the chance and as a chance here. Emfa Emfi Amputino or more as you chair crown out when HMO Egypt in Pater Bomodin. Emma Afcono, a Timia Coco Krama Ghana, ye Chimuru Kumina Bomber Camin Momo Timu Bakwa, Nina Muno Abua Majumadini Aje, Etimiri and Asonamun Comono, Yedi Kanka, Etimiri Charles Etino, or Muchemu first batch and Adi Kiaba, Ababi Ramu, Ewa Ghana. And a near the dead bear say 1 o'clock PM no second batch in Babana or more Ababi Ramo Ghana and Commodity no HZ. So more Baba Bidua, Umbabomodi no more Ramo Sports Ministry no Masway, Commodity outdoor nano Abomodi 8 Akoso, na Abwa, na Shena de Yipa, 8 Edia Momo, Kama na champion for the Momono, yet me Edia Tobo Nintiano, and Common Roman Putino Maswaya, Ababa Betuja, Yenfion Emma Medin Commod, the Black Stars of Ghana, Suyamra, and our coach Utuado. enemu 26 man list omo kwako jamna the World Cup qualifier Canada, Mexico and US 2026 omo akwako ejuma na timiera na on the 6th June yene malimane de bebo eni wo Bamako after no baba be ramo Kumasi na chess on the 10th June yene Central African Republic ene de bebo eni ebebo amane madadi pa etimiera na munkomo no ene sere munsensem no esi etie no enra coach Otuado ebo modie ne mu squad no yebrikine de ma sen hyehyeye o maye no chess ne ma de ane na players no ebebo modie ahye campaign na se na University of Ghana Stadium o Legon hone ebesha sia training and nano baku mienu miensa na on the 4th June no yebuya ketime fi Ghana de ani achemo e wo Bamako after no yebekwa akodi na mienu o yebo game no 6 June we pe na chese de ani achemo e Kumasi yeba beboabo e ho na ne ma de on the 10th June ne Central African Republic e dia aboni players no dodo na after league no ba na we no maba ababe romo Ghana ha eri omo jipini rom no mako akako sisi omo na qualify ne nsensem no e de biza coach Otuado say Ghana for any da so pa na Mexico Canada US 2026 there e was ye qualify na koko jamu bu ejuma no wabai no dia no di guna come boa me secure qualification nkomo sei and apan ni di jai.
To ask me if I'm assessed if I qualify or not, I think I'm not the right person to answer that question, but surely the aim is to qualify. At the moment we are in the 4th position, only the first one will go through. It will be difficult, especially the next away game in Mali. They have a very, very strong squad, but the aim is to qualify, but it's also the aim from the others. So it's about having the right team culture. This is the number one thing. What we're trying to build the culture, long-term culture, some surely habits in the team.
Etiano ya command pimpa no na po modere atu ya je de so se Ghana ya brand secure qualification here na bo amane ma ko ebeko ya ni nyina no fire ho fama ne ne ma edi beguna kom ebeboa na etimi ama hyehyɛ na da ye pa e de amena munkomo no e na ye twiben goalkeepers trainer friend Fatau Dauda Lion e de bizaz Lion na goalkeepers yi ni miense ani omaba ababe ram ni di omon komo kakra fa chezanze na bi mu crack kai gazoba ye local scene na ye goalkeepers bi nso ano modemo no e ya de so ani ye pa na kwambe and our first one miensa we no select your more and chimunu say no so di jai.
About 5 or 6 local goalkeepers in my books, which I've been communicating with them. They are goalkeepers coaches every week. They play a game. I take report. I just wish we can invite 6 goalkeepers or 5 goalkeepers. Why it is about decision. When there was the FIFA break, we had 10 days in Morocco to prepare for those 2 friendly matches, and these goalkeepers were there, and then we tried them. We learned a lot of tactics, and they were there. So the coach have a good idea about them. This qualify, you can't try a player now. So the only time sometimes you can try a player is when you're going to play a friendly match. So I'm very hopeful maybe another time when there's a friendly match, hopefully we'll give another Sompa players or goalkeepers chance to play.
Etiano ya command ni lion po modi etimeri jauti sema Fatau Dauda Erkana omodi kan eba ye no na jezo mbo modi ma goalkeepers bi akunye kobo friendly match so Morocco no omo ekoye na mo ba no wanya be sinsie bi ade bia o the report ni nyina ma coach no na match we no enye match a ye de kukudi agro ze ni okwa akoto nsa from so mo ma me so ma ho de hwentini na no ekan bi na na de miensa we omudi kan mo no mo yejuma na ekono giri se emresim no ayonkofo akansi bi ato mo maka no ebon so mo baba Jomo na so abu ejuma na nema dadi pa etimi edi amomo krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo number 1 goalkeeper Frederick Kasai enso enya call up okona qualifier no akwa jamna ni call up nebo didi nkomo akra say no so bomo de nsem ni jai.
I'm very happy to be called to the senior national team. We have been working very hard for it. Even in Europe, Asia, Africa, we have Ghanaian goalkeepers over there, and even also in Ghana here we have good goalkeepers. But for me to be called to the national team by coach and also his compliment to me is a great achievement to me, and I am truly
Atiano ya command no dia tuga ni aje ni na so ba bibrema ewramu amano ne bebi goalkeeper so na ne akwanya na ba ne atonsa afre no ene league no kra ba goalkeeper so mu jom na so para jeze ni sema kwetimi da manano ensem ba kwa na ebobo de be captain 100 da you ani list ne be na ndi no enimu bi emeze de hun sensem na ya ro no ne papa sola you ababa be di nkomo akra na owe sere ne mesi kwa na wofa no na em ze no wofa nkomo ne nsema eni odi ram ne bizanze na dede edi na mama mewramu ene sere munche mu ne siete ene sere ne ma na esi ekono obomodi etimi echeche nsemu e kan sema wodo na etimi de fa na ne nsema odi tudwa no say no obomodi edi jai.
For me, any family, I mean, they find it normal, say, as, even though one will be surprised, if at no time, only team on Bobby, no, not their friend of it, they say more is on top, no, young friend. Everyone will be surprised, and Yamin Kwan, but.
Atia no ya komane pimpa no epo mode ade tuja omra na cheso ni enua wale ona sempe din komono DJ ani nyina bo mane ma dadi perma mo Charles Kweku Asampon ba ne bisma terrible terror na e wo shoot out no so ebisa no so no read it you confirm it's a form no e wo show pa ba this star run am friend no time na no ni team no kra no ba e ba bebo na on dede de no say na Charles still abo mode ade 72 ja
so Ghana edu ba bia en fair kakra we do 38 years. I still other captain one would be crowd to bench or what I say. Yeah, chef performance I did and I did flare blasters this year and I did the move and the boy. Come on more league crowd or if you cry a friend on next set. The do baby then you fair my captains no celebrate your move that team now. I'm going to come up with that too.
Atia no ye command e Chastela upon the account me for after na ko Jay Saponra e wo shoot out na so bi ono so di nkoma credit fire captains no or Samuel Jan kwan alfa so ko ye na ne dida you kwan ya fa so yi no na ko Jay Sapon so say no obomoden e kan ne sene fa
the coach mo body kana ha ye ka ta je no
e coach ni mo de mo na wo form asa
le ka bi na for them just step aside.
Step aside, did I say?
Yeah, no. Step aside. There's no one you. Okay, that's fact. Our problem. I just say never go and step aside. And the day you play again, so step aside. I just say never say step aside. No. And you know, why if you step here, as I get fast, so 2 weeks a tournament. Now captain, I do and you say what's kind of captainship? What's the bad now? Yeah, fine. And that's oh, over clean it because you see oh, but this one, what is your friend?
Atia no ye command no ko Jay Sapon e bomb de to dwa ni na bo ma ne ma de da ye kama pre timi e mun komo no ye di era mun so no etimi e di amante no e the Black Stars of Ghana on komo akra na ne ye timi e di era me da mana ne ma de da di abena tekwete foundation no once again no do ni chemo boge yo bojuma e de ma lodo grade radgrad bobo kono abo e de omo etimi age league ne yezi ni omo bomodin any pesa UG Ghana aka etimi e di aboma omo bomodin na blood donation bi etimi on the 15th June 2024, 8 o'clock going Oronichemu Legon campus electing over Hona Bomodina Jumadino etimi akoso nti sera afibia Bena Tekpete ebomodin yen on this rano or Santo Asona Tekpete Foundation no etimi into TB ebeboana shena ko yepa etimi era momna once again niama so dana koma All Stars game no afidie no Ramo Tamale na abeke last year ekoso e wodoman patama afidie di Ramo Tamale nchemuri cheso on the 22nd June dano memenda 2024 ena jumadi ne bomode na etimi ashase Northern Region no Stars no ene joma na so na afio mo ne the Black Stars of Ghana key players ne joma na so abojuma na head of no ena captain on the da you edin koma akra Oramo no ankasa ne dim na nkoma the daddy no say no bomode den 72 dwa.
It will be great. I can't wait. My people will be so happy for us coming there. We want to make it even better than what it has been. I think.
Na chesi nino Japanese mi romeno ebe rom na boama ne ma koye peda man semno doso club issues ni ade ade tie baba betra mo awia no free to far yere beto aso da ma mene cultivanzi ma minja mu fama na afifa de akebia fa romu fama yetie fo na afi yarefo
mate abu yeda sepa yeda se yeba behwe me ofi na enchi bia ebe ma mahwefo na yetie fo nso abam na yafa mokoso no nemom express group approach ko very simple ye give visa amount ticketing on be share ama watch our plane ticket in a simple afei mo besa mo kodi holidays and asa mo besa mo koto next send midwives mo besa mo to mo nyuma so e wa ma no ne mo hia IELTS ne requirement school for no obeso koyo masters obeso to our school so e wa ma no ne baby say Canada, US, Australia, UK, New Zealand, Ghana, Germany so ani nyina no was sat NOGRE Express Group and so ana ebebo akomase asa for labor and about to be more and cry. Kaneshi first light on my pay takrade a market circle or more any hotels to D and Mshanti Bomodian Sober Express Group 0249 000448 and I say 0555550067 now on the empedifono and so and casa and anope Sompa extra and yamiar Saturday bia 1 o'clock area equisinomi in Seria and our entertainment show Sompa extra no ya de ebana healing point and so media and our pomudi echo kama and the tiana say every Sunday beyond 6 o'clock equisi 7:30 and you mean a healing point about repeat 4 p.m. and no Mondays Tower 1 media platforms in national yen life I wa pomuden 170 and no I don't know yes I am ready so na fe sorry way
fancy yes that is okasa wiwala
okasa mean you were born 11:30 and okasa me shada ntini
ayu what
me ho kire me ntu
oh what you
I me kasa me tirim adudu
which was so you were what has yes fancy mama we madam Fubako Danny Best happy birthday Danny Best Pankrono Estate na odi na na woda ma me wish no happy birthday nyame ma no kwatente oh Danny Best e car dealer wo Pankrono Estate yeah
when is some birthday
a good sir a good year
can this birthday
Danny Best
Sharak ne de mo
okay see Sharak
you know friend Ebuakwa El Capitano no
Ebuakwa dey
Sharak this ne details dey umpa
that's the time of call you know how much ready your fair time when you home
fancy me and we are not the mic near discuss so as he said I think that you issues you know we are overreacting. We overreacted. Me no, the only concern I have near quite fast why fade out your players be on my national team national munyam some time ago. Any the way City fast handle quite fast the free team. Maybe going forward they have better plans for what they want to do for the day. If they decide, say no, never say never no more trema or multi no and to us be. We've that so, and we need to learn.
So the players play testimony. I was involved in Kofo testimony. Sami Kofo, I was involved in Miniket. That's how we put it.
Appear should
the no problem with it. So players not present, but as a federation, BBIB or Phantom say going forward. Depending on so the criteria how well our service team know a good initiative, commitment. They be a fraud. You don't recuse yourself at the expense of national team to club. That's one of the major problems at ACNI is because of that.
Yeah.
And the number of times our national team no
and now
so mine and Kasa through the federation, ministry and federation can plan something for you. So going forward, yes, visa. So someone like Stephen Appiah from Maestro. I mean from
the last player in my apostle. The last player was.
The
last one is
the visa Stephen Appiah retired as Samajan. So them can Samajan has not even played his testimony. So he's yet to play. So Bibia, like if we are going for want to do that to make sure so one a Chima no Mobano, they will be dying one day to play for national, they will be ready when they call them. So we can think about that. But so far, unfortunately, on mine and Kasadie, we're not dying anything like that.
It's really quite unfortunate to experience that this way.
Time on Monday, you see, the men who say I am mostly Europeans, South Americans, or me any player announcing a retirement. ebia he still plays but also me to set Tony Cruz was him to Asubion. So Germany ebe friend na come squad be no abon the last game no my
okay
but any the no bon say
him flow cry na kasa
they be there say players
okay say untimi nche say
we don't know when to say enough is enough here Mobion. So I was a quiet BB so we don't even time a Jan director I say me I think it could have come earlier. It could have been more befitting than the kind of response you know. But once you between trains why you went to say goodbye near crowd near concon your cream near concon. But also somebody me bo we are member beyond na me ko na yefe. I think that the two imbalance.
Yes, situation is also different. Sometimes look, Michael, life, sometimes muko boa na do baby a uja bobo do baby a investment because so why players don't have time cry and supervise investors. You don't blame them that much. They trust in you, Michael. What trust in Akomia to manage something for them. Obe fully sorry na de jigu fem. The boss around share soccer ball trouble or baby 2 years, 3 years. So these are real factors sometimes. Yeah. And then also so the federation can be because see a federation run football. You guide them in that. So as I say, you say be more because you are born national team because of that. No, my who am reporting. So yeah, so engagement. I think that's so.
Because issue now is a big issue because me I feel to say as a mojan then I post more case mo no. It was 2015 I'm Tonapia. Yes, Tonapia then as a bay. So yeah, so on one case and organizer. Na say be as federation and as on minor as a whole ministry needs me shema. No, what the yenim she crowd here. Not appear, not as a moja.
I think what I can is excellent the president John Mama. Is the president John Mama when we went there, myself, Larry, and Stephen, you're calling the resident of Omar Stadium, no, at least so let me put on record. Okay. Omar Stadium, no,
like free. Yeah. So let me put on record. It's very important. The president John Mama, it says the president, former presidents can say what the Bema for free contribution. So we didn't pay a penny for the Accra Sports Stadium.
It's a more national team. It could even be say you will not come in person. Or meet me just be to commemorate it. Your presence citation na abas body be near the amount.
Cruise and your film testimonial.
He gets it at
the last game of Euros.
He gets it at the Euros. Now, ma obia want to know. Yes, I did. Obi on my better 2 hours. We were
elimination by rough tactics. I say is because when you now say you were from Procopenti. So when you call up ni bima. That's why retire no.
Yes, is your chat to a more
so you cry almost
there are 3 parties to this. Fans no more show no. They will know when you are not giving your best anymore. And what will you play now? You pick signals from them. So who play and so at times but they will be trying to play stubborn, used advisedly. So meet me, still want to give. Nobody will have issues say, oh, I come up or some mine. But know when it is that there will ye time the mouth saying applause and now do the mount. Players nankasa they should balance it 3 parts if any so when say way the time way there you feel say baby adri there me for instance obi they say Jordan I don't think Jordan has 5 more years to play our national team so no only player not now say what is your retirement plan like
okay
party on to me mob blasters no for 3 years 4 years party why yeah they are 2026 World Cup no to me akobi. But I doubt if Pate can go beyond that in national team. Nancy Crow, injuries or how many games no team board this season? So you need to also observe.
Yes, as a federation in swap.
Exactly. Also to national observe. Say players are more when you're this grade. And how mobile you bet why did you touch the ball now? Be issue. Go on, Kobe Crown or touch a ball. So
even as a federation, the tanker directly, it's a serious issue. Look at key player in the next 2 years who share an injury history. I can't rely on who is why are available, why are more season to take over. So even the tanker directorate, led by tanker director, is key for you to be observing this and taking decisions to make sure say or free what a quan can see and not to look at see embed. It's very, very important that you manage a certain transition because of the injury history and the records of a player, particular player in question. Me, I'm happy for the day going to for the day dropping in the listen. I don't want to even talk about that. Yeah, sometimes we waste our time on things that we are not so. The coach Abba or take a decision. Let's respect the decision.
I'm saying let's
respect the decision of the coach. Coach, this decision. Let's respect. Yeah, man, Juma Sonya. You want near be an amobi or betu. I be man, Juma. Back on us of us, I'm we know on tran chen kakra na on shebibi. You respect no. 17 edi coach no buy. So you respect. I think this in respect no. Nien bompa enter team. Nien share near beko. I think that sometimes we are. I say a bompa say obinyasem. See that we are kind of people that they be able obinyasem. No, coach, no, your man is Juma Sonye. Or buy or so me Juma me no. Emre we ni ame pese me ni. Then you know I share near yen support near share senesi beko. But my happiness for the day is going to Tamale. This all-star thing. You see, don't think forget. Abedipele is honor free. Ni papa. What in the brain fee? I'll see you. And I'll love it if they didn't at you, Crabback, or my Bobby at you. Just have something to do with Real Tamale United. I mean, the son of the legend they produce coming back to Tamale. So, and they all start things to, my member, me and Madam for this grant is done well.
National team, because even from one country to the other, class on the boys in the Casa.
It's a huge expenditure, but yeah, the next I know he doesn't give up in anything.
But I think say you call Ivy Cousin, I cannot entertain Komobi about one big player beyond person than the band to the end train.
NS is naturally
player no person than the band.
NS is daring.
Oh, nice.
Fancy.
NS is daring. You can do anything.
This is Tamalia.
Honestly,
people flat. Ombe coste du Marco Buaco.
Sir.
That player no person than the band.
Good for community, no.
Ghana now.
When you Ghana
foreigners, okay. Good. Granting the honor one tab.
Idea we were. I'm
saying,
whoa. It was wonderful because look, a lot of them. But for the last time, Bobo Black Star Bobo Ali Mama Sports Stadium, Ghana, Uganda.
Yeah.
What they say, Ache. Yeah. The woman no be activities by way.
Stadium no so mbe ni ya my day because we it's a national again no.
Well, someone say my in so let's so say. But how the whole region will feel. Omonia and Omonia mooding komo. It's very, very important. They cherish this wonderful moment. And see, I think that it's going to be a great time. And I pray that my name's there, but I'm saying me time to come be printy. But this year,
so we have flight in Bay 5 and anchor real quick.
Already,
what the back on so man, you must see
outstanding. No, unye winner.
I can't. There was a traffic on the Ebola 50.
I do flight arrangement.
There are also no American read number. Sana Michael Caho. Michael, I don't send a referee. Well, Mami mefa me cross na tugba aban keka sigbilibo so kalu my catch on say Takas TV e wo YouTube ana fe so kona akohwehwe no e wo Joso Afijase Bonfa Hospital Junction tugbe say wiase e na okwa die rough olden days spiritual talks e ma unsampa bibi wo wiase nuntina ye dan ya topuno mu no na wa hwe ho yi e ne wa no kasa yi na nkwanko yi uka ankofa asema ma problem bia obi anu tugbe say bomode aso beba 0244484747. My main family course and I remember my birthday on a real quick. Okay, Shaq. Quick 1 minute. Me find your birthday. So I mean for course no. Happy birthday to Sir Evans. Sir Evans, we Master Boa and say ya wish Sir Evans. Happy birthday. I mean sure now on your Casino Wakuma Swadi and from Master Yabua. Happy birthday to Don Papa Richie from Abu Dhabi. Dhabi say Don Papa baby I will be ano. Yaminto super and birthday so now Omanioma and you're fine. And so Emma real quick. Happy birthday to Magdalene
Amwami Joshua Magdalene Amwami Joshua over University of Ghana from Nanaya ana Nanaya say or show awodapa na nyamenya wakoma so ade enso emfama happy birthday to Kevin or say Moreno Calvin and wo birthday happy birthday call amount a special birthday to Nancy Amwa chorister Wesley Cathedral Dum Katri Obi of Sompa TV and say Nancy and birthday tea yame show our dapadi chato to Vivian Agri or Lisa Vivian Agri and our from Lisa and say our show a happy birthday and Viv baby I will be on from a year or yonko air bow so in chair and pay 0551 931 931 0548 931 931. Hello caller.
Hello.
Yes sir, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Openi udini baby aga safini ntio.
Oh, dinner ya come to the boy.